evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 2025 promotion ceremony, honoring the remarkable students up here on stage. As we begin, I would like to take a moment to recognize some very special guests whose partnership and leadership have helped shape the experiences of our students. Mr. David Jackson, Chairman of Fairmont Schools, Mrs. Mary Jane Miller, Chief Operating Officer, ISP Schools USA Canada West, Mrs. Carolyn Lucia, Head of School, Fairmont Preparatory Academy, and Managing Director of Fairmont Campuses. To our very own Ms. Bernal, Ms. Sherbonnet, Mr. McIntosh, and Mrs. Spriggs, and our entire staff, thank you for the heart and care you've poured into making this evening exceptional. To our extraordinary teachers, please stand. You have been mentors, role models, and champions for these students, and we are grateful for all you have done to help them grow. Thank you. To all of our parents of 8th graders who are leaving us tonight, thank you for the most wonderful year I've had the pleasure of sharing with you. Thank you for your trust and support. Thank you for the sports games, the award ceremonies, the class projects, festivals, and celebrations. Thank you for all of the times you dropped by the office to say hello, and for all of our heartfelt conversations. I know the pride you are experiencing this evening, and I hope this is a moment you will long savor. To our students, your accomplishments are many. Fabulous debate and MUN awards, your work on science fair, your unbelievable athletic successes, your community projects, your incredible dance performances, your international mindedness, and your outstanding academic achievement, which is matched only by the beauty of your character. I have so many memories of each of you, and I could not be more proud of you for every single one. As you go on to the big world of high school, we wish you only the best of everything. I know that success awaits you, and that each of you will go on to help make our world a better place. And now, to take us through the remainder of our promotion ceremony, please join me in welcoming Miss Lexi Powell to the podium. Miss Powell, as you know, works closely with our middle school students and teachers. She has been a mentor, counselor, and advisor to all of our students, as well as a trusted support for our teachers. Her support of the students is evident in all she does, and we are so lucky to have her with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ms. Lexi Powell.
Thank you for the kind words, Mrs. Luco. It is my pleasure to introduce our 2025 ASB President, Ivan Zhang, as our first student speaker of the evening. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Ms. Powell. Good evening, faculty, families, friends, and the class of 2025. If I'm being honest, I don't really remember the first day of middle school, sorry. I remember being nervous or being maybe a little too quiet, wondering what classes I would enjoy or whether I'd find the right people to sit. I remember the hallways feeling a lot bigger, the lockers being impossible to open, and thinking that 3 years was a long time. Now here we are. Somehow, it all feels like it happened in a blink. I remember the tests, the group projects, the last-minute assignments. But it's not really what I remember first when I think about our experience. I remember the random conversations at lunch that made me laugh uncontrollably, the way we all counted down to breaks and field trips like they were holidays. There's the look you share with a friend across the room when something ridiculous happens. The panic before a big project or a test, and the even bigger celebration afterward. These are the parts that do not go in a report card, but they're the parts that made our middle school experience at Fairmont real. And what made it ours were the traditions, not official ones, but the ones we made up. The inside jokes, the class spirit, the way we turn normal days into memories just by being together. And this year, the way we built something totally new, our very first ASB. When I was elected executive president, there was not a script to follow, just an idea. We learned something important. Schools give you the space, but it's up to us to build something worth remembering. So we did, and not perfectly though. Not with trial and error, not without mistakes, but together with effort, creativity, and a lot of late planning. And now, before we go our separate ways, I want to leave you with some advice that I learned from the teachers here at Fairmont. First, start with small traditions with friends. They're what you'll remember the most. Show up for class events, even if they are a little bit awkward. It builds connection. Be the person who includes others. That creates community, and that is what Fairmont is made of. So to end, no, I don't remember everything about our first day, but I know I'll remember this one. The day we looked back and realized how far we'd come. And the day we looked forward, not with fear for the future, but with courage and fortitude to step forward with everything we've learned from each other. Because what we built here does not stay locked behind with us, be locked behind at Fairmont. It stays with us. The friendships, the courage, the real moments we didn't know we'd remember, but will forever. Congratulations, class of 2025. This is the end of a chapter, but not the end of what it gave us. Please welcome Ms. Powell.
Thank you, Ivan. Each year, our Community Service Award is given at promotion and recognition of the student who has spent the most time volunteering to help others. Since beginning 7th grade in school, this entire group of students sitting here on stage has collectively logged hundreds of community service hours. This evening, we will honor one of our 8th grade students who has gone above and beyond, sharing his passions with community youth with his ongoing work with West Wing Sailing School. It is with my great pleasure to share that this year's honored recipient of our 2025 Community Service Award is Grant Story. Congratulations, Grant. I have no doubt you will continue to positively impact our greater community as you go into high school. Our next award, the David R. Jackson Citizenship Award, is presented to students who demonstrate exemplary character with respect to their teachers, fellow students, and school. Please join me in welcoming Fairmont San Juan Capistrano's Athletic Director, Mr. Phil Lopez, to the stage as we recognize these students for outstanding citizenship. Our first David R. Jackson Award for Citizenship goes to Ammon Sedgwick. In his time at Fairmont, Ammon has shown consistent growth as a student athlete. He is constantly hardworking in the weight room as well as in academy sports. Ammon played football outside of school, but is a great representation of a multi-sport athlete. Not only did he also pursue tennis in addition to football within the academy, but took it upon himself to support our school by playing multiple after-school sports. This aspect is one that makes me particularly proud, as this shows his school spirit for representing Fairmont SJC and helping whatever team he can join. Ammon played with our soccer team in the fall, flag football in the winter, and participates with our track and cross-country teams, all the while maintaining a strong GPA, showing that he can successfully balance the workload of schoolwork and sports. Ammon, it has been a pleasure to have you in the academy. Your hard work and fun personality are going to take you very far in life, and we wish you the best. Congratulations, Ammon. Our next David R. Jackson Award for Citizenship goes to Mabel Johnson. Since beginning her career at Fairmont, Mabel has built an unshakable reputation as someone with a kind heart, a great sense of humor, and an inclusive spirit. From sports competitions to work in the classroom, she's someone that we can always count on. Mabel is a talented tennis player and takes ownership of her journey by not only putting in the hours of training and competing, but also by coaching youth players at her tennis club. She gives back whenever she can, including her initiative to organize the St. Sarah Community Service Project. Mabel is a model of what type of athlete we seek out to be, and the type of student that Fairmont seeks out is a great fit. We are confident that Mabel has a bright future ahead in athletics and whatever else she pursues as she joins the J. Sarah Lions in the fall. We can't wait to hear about your success in high school. Thank you for always being a joy to work with. Congratulations, Mabel. It is now my distinct honor to introduce our class of 2025 Salutatorian, Elizabeth Liu. A formidable debater, a dedicated Model United Nations participant, Elizabeth has consistently demonstrated exceptional intellect, eloquence, and a commitment to global understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for our 2025 Salutatorian, Elizabeth Liu.
Good evening, faculty, families, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2025. My name is Elizabeth Liu, and I'm truly honored to stand here tonight as your class of 2025 salutatorian. And today I'm joined, if you look right behind me, by my fellow 67 graduates. Now on this stage, it's only us 68 that are graduating, but behind every single person on this stage is a support system. And through every single problem that we 68 have encountered, there's been a constant in our lives. That constant is the 68 families that sit here tonight. And now, as we gather to celebrate this milestone, it's truly fair to say that not a single one of us would have gotten here without our families to support us. Whether by blood or by bond, family is the compass that has consistently directed us, the safety net that has constantly caught us, and the cheering section that has celebrated every single step of our journey. And as the saying goes, family is not just an important thing, family is everything. And isn't that quite the truth? Because from the very beginning of all of our middle school careers, and even earlier than that, our families were our first classrooms, our fiercest advocates, and our most patient listeners. Family is the quiet force behind every single name that you're going to see on today's program and every single student that's graduating middle school tonight. Because our greatest achievements are never truly ours alone. Families have helped us, they have raised us, and they have reminded us time and time again that our worth was never and never will be defined by a grade, a trophy, or an award. Instead, our families have taught us from the very beginning that our worth is defined by the love that we carry in their hearts. So now, to the parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, and every single family member here tonight, this is your achievement too. And none of us would have gotten here without your love, guidance, and support. You've shaped the people we've become, and though we may be the ones on this stage right now, know that we carry every single one of you extremely deeply in our hearts. Thank you for every early morning, every late night, and every single moment in between. To the class of 2025, as we move on to high school, let's promise to carry our families with us, not just in photos, not just in phone calls, but in the way we live. Let's make our families proud by lifting others the way they've lifted us, by working with the integrity that they've taught us, and by never forgetting the love and support that brought each one of us here to this stage today. So tonight, let's celebrate not just our graduation and not just our achievements alone, but the people who helped us earn them. Let's raise our voices in gratitude and our hearts in pride and our hopes for a bright future brimming with possibility. Congratulations to my graduating class of 2025. May we chase where we're going in the future and always remember where we came from and who got us here. Thank you. And now please join me in welcoming Ms. Powell to the stand.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Our next speaker embodies the spirit of innovation and academic excellence. As the class of 2025 valedictorian, Grant Story has demonstrated unwavering diligence in his studies, with a particular passion for robotics and scientific exploration. His commitment to the robotics team and outstanding performances in science fairs have not only showcased his technical prowess, but also his ability to collaborate and lead. Please join me in welcoming Grant Story to the stage.
Good evening. For those who do not know me, I'm Grant Story, and I have had the amazing opportunity to attend Fairmont HUC for the last 5 years. I'm overjoyed to be here today in front of you all as 8th grade valedictorian. However, I would not be standing here now without the help of the people that have supported me throughout these many years. I'd like to graciously thank my parents, my brother, and all of the friends I have made along this journey. I'd also like to give my sincerest gratitude and appreciation to all of the teachers who have been nothing but encouraging. Whenever I and my fellow peers needed help, they never hesitated to offer additional guidance. Whether it has been staying after school or attending fairs and competitions on weekends, they've been there time and time again. They have made learning fun and interactive, allowing us to explore new concepts and encouraging us to become lifelong learners. Without these teachers, I would certainly not be the person I am today. Fairmont and its faculty have been nothing short of remarkable. Throughout the many years I've attended Fairmont, my classmates and I have had numerous wonderful experiences, from the yearly travel trips to the many wonderful in-school events Fairmont has organized. The fun and enjoyment I've experienced with these events is immeasurable, such as when we toured the Air and Space Museum in DC and went to a hockey game in South Dakota. We not just had fun throughout these years, we were able to learn throughout them. We learned everything from quadratic functions to collaborating with others, from school curriculum to important life skills. It was not all simple, it was not all easy. I know every one of us has had to overcome some sort of hardships and challenges throughout these years. I had to learn to balance time and quality and to put the time and effort into my classes, but it paid off and I learned a lot. I had to go out of my comfort zone to get to know new people, but I made great new friends. I had to juggle working on my science fair project, being on the robotics team, and training for cross country, but I had fun doing them all. I know every one of us has made friends, had fun, learned a lot, and experienced amazing things these past few years because we put in the effort and great things happened. These are the experiences that we will remember forever. Now, as my fellow 8th graders and I are only a step away from leaving this school, we may consider this journey over. However, even as our paths split and we head into different high schools to do many different things, our journeys are not over. We simply hit a fork in the road to do new things, learn more, and have many more experiences. From high school to college and onward, we will keep continuing to reach for our dreams and embrace our accomplishments, while learning and growing so much along the way. No matter which high school each of us choose to go to, I know we will all go on to do amazing things. Though we will each walk different paths, we will all influence the world to make it a better place. I look forward to seeing you all in the future, whether that be as soon as next year in high school or many years from now. In the words of Walt Disney, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Thank you, and go Warriors.
And now a final reflection for our wonderful students of promotion and their families. I stand before you today with a heart full of pride and gratitude. This moment marks a significant milestone in the lives of our 8th grade students as they prepare to transition from middle school to the exciting world of high school. To our students, what an incredible journey it has been. We are so proud of each and every one of you. You've worked hard, met challenges head on, and grown in ways that extend far beyond the classroom. This promotion is not just about academic achievement. It's a celebration of your resilience, your character, and your determination. As you step into this next chapter, I encourage you to carry forward the values you've cultivated: kindness, integrity, and perseverance. You are warriors, and those qualities will continue to guide you well. To our parents and families, thank you. Your support, encouragement, and belief in your children have been the foundation of their success. You've cheered them on, lifted them up, and walked alongside them through every high and low. We are so grateful for your partnership. And to our exceptional teachers and staff, your dedication is truly the heart of this school. Thank you for pouring your time, energy, and passion into our students. You've made a lasting impact, and your influence will echo in their lives for years to come. To the promoting class of 2025, this is just the beginning. High school will bring new experiences, new challenges, and new opportunities to shine. Stay curious. Stay true to yourselves. Keep striving for growth. And above all, know that you are all capable of amazing things. Congratulations, Warriors. We are so proud of you. Your future is bright, and I cannot wait to see all that you accomplish. Thank you. And now, the moment has finally come, the official ending and the new beginning, the awarding of the certificates of promotion. Mrs. Lugo, please join us for this presentation. Ryan Morena. Sophia Simmons. Ella Merhasini. Mabel Johnson. Grant Story. Andy Fang. Caleb Alton. Audrey Bourguignon. Natalie Dye. Nathan Lynn. Ryan Simmons. Ian Nicholath Harrington. William G. Spencer Applegate. Ivan Prokopuk. Alan Wong. Morgan Ma. Alina Jiang. Jia Zhang. Ada Lee. Jacob Gaska. Ethan Mitten. Cole Miyazaki. Max Zhao. Ian Kim. Ariston Smith. Ammon Sedgwick. Bill Chen. Brody Brunstein. Easton Jiang. Ava Siddiqui. Alec Estrada. Emma Short. Dallas Jones. Jose Negrete. Connor Lee. Grayson West. Scarlett Castro. Caitlin Nguyen. Bella Kaufman.
Your beans.
Elizabeth Liu. Daniel Ma. Jack Zhang. Isabella Jing. Noah Rockstraw. Arusha Das. Aveen McDonough. Amy Chu. Doris Du. Isabella Shi. Bella Ajmira. Ivan Zhang. Kush Jane. Finn Lee. Mark Ma. Nick Jiang. Liam Wolf. Shane Beaudry. Newton Lee.
Is my hair good?
It's great.
Students, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the outstanding class of 2025.